I don't know should I call them hot wings or buffalo wings or but no boneless. I think yeah, okay. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? So today I'm coming to you with a short about me video. My videos can only be like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to fit all the information that I can within that 15 minutes. So I'm gonna do some of these homemade what I say boneless buffalo wings with that Chick-fil-A avocado lime dressing. And I don't know how to do the thumbnail thing. How should I do my thumbnail? And then I got me some ginger ale, so I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, all right. Mm. Since I was thirsty. So basically, tell y'all a little bit about myself, my family, where I grew up at, a few things that happened in my life. All right. So y'all ready? Let's take off. So, oh shit. So I was born on 2/27/95. A lot of people, my birthday just passed. A lot of people thought I was older than what I really am for some reason. I don't know if it's because I look older or if it's my maturity or what, but a lot of people thought I was older. And so I was born in 2/27/95. I have 11 brothers and sisters, or 13. We're a joint family. My mom has 6 boys and 1 girl. My dad has 3 boys and 3 girls. So I guess it'd be 12 because I'd be 13. I'm the second to youngest. Um, my youngest sibling is 21, just turned 21 last year. Um, so let me see if I can break the ages down. My sister Kizzy is 43. My sister Patty is 41. I want to say. My brother, who passed away, would be 30. He'll be 36 this year, I believe. My brother under him, Stacy, would be 34 or 35. No, 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 no. My brother who passed away would be 37 this year. My brother Stacy would be 35. My sister Keita is 33. My sister Sonia is 33. My brother Bud is 31. My brother Tally is 31. My brother Brandon is 27. I just turned 25, and then um, my youngest brother is 21. So my parents, my dad will be 62 this year, still working. My mom will be 56 this year, still working. That's a blessing. Okay, so I grew up in Bakersfield, California, east side of Bakersfield. I grew up on the east side of Bakersfield, Madison Street. Now, it's crazy how Bakersfield is set up because it's split off in different sections. Madison runs on the east side, but once you cross the train tracks, it turns into the countryside of Bakersfield. So it's different, but that's like some different mentality for different mentality people. But I grew up on the east side. Second to the youngest. I grew up in sports, track, football, basketball. Growing up was like, it was always fun in our household. It was like every Friday, my dad would buy like 10 pizzas, and we used to all sit down and watch movies and have pizza. The boys wasn't allowed in the girls' room. On Saturdays, the boys was out doing lawn. cutting the tree branches off the tree, washing walls. The girls would do like the laundry and the cooking and stuff like that. Um, there was like some conflicts and stuff like that. Like being a joint family, you gonna have that. But we like me and my brothers and sisters, we tight as hell. We hella tight. Um, even if we into it or something like that, somebody tripping one of us, we there off the dribble. We there. Um, my parents been together for my bad. My parents been together for 25 years. Their marriage date anniversary is, I believe, March 26th or 23rd or 25th, something like that. And their actual relationship anniversary is 4th of July. Make them sparks. But yeah, I grew up. I was always in sports, stuff like that. All my brothers was in sports. My dad was in sports, all that. Um, Back then when we was growing up, it was like it wasn't scary. Like we knew we lived in the hood, but it wasn't scary. We knew everybody in the neighborhood. It was like everybody was one family, like you know. And then as we all start getting older, we moved to the Southwest, and then we kind of like stay. Everybody stayed in the Southwest. One of my sisters lived in Michigan. One lived in Vegas. Like we all kind of just migrated off our own. Uh, I had my first son, Tylen, when I was 18, and then I started going in the oil fields. Got in the oil fields. Been in there for a minute, and then I started having different like I want to have a career type stuff. Then I had Tevin in 2016, TJ 2018, and then Cash. He was born in 2019, but Cash is my adopted son. Um, Something big that happened in my life. One big event I'll never forget is when I got in a car wreck when I rented to the apartment. I fell asleep. Oh, I remember it. It was April 3rd, 2015. April 3rd, 2016, at like 4 in the morning. So I used to work 7 days a week. I was welding. One Saturday, I decided to take off and go to Fresno with my cousin. Go to his house out there. So I didn't go to sleep. I got off work. I drove straight out there. Didn't go to sleep. The next morning, I went to his little niece's birthday party. Was up and came to back to Bakersfield Sunday night. When I got home, took a shower, went back out. Man, I was tired, but something about me is I don't listen to my body. So once I'm up and moving, I don't get tired. Once I settle down, that's when I feel how tired I am. But me and him was out chilling or whatever. So I go get a bottle. And it's crazy because I was like, I told him, I bet you I could tell you this. It was Red Berry, New Amsterdam. I told him, I bet you I can drink this whole bottle. I cracked the seal. And I knew I couldn't do it, so I was like, nah, never mind. I ain't even gonna do it. So on my way home, I dropped him off. And then going up White Lane, it was crazy because it was like, that's all I remember, White Lane. To get to where I got to an accident at, it's almost a mile, and you got to go around like neighborhoods and curves and stuff. So when I come to, I hit a curve, boom. When I come to, I'm looking straight up at the sky like this, hand still on the steering wheel. And I hit the brick wall and go through the window. Only thing I remember is I just hear like, I'm thinking I'm thinking my car's on fire. But this whole side of my car was smashed in on me. So I couldn't take the seatbelt off, so I just pulled this whole plastic part off like that. In instinct, I'm thinking I'm Superman, so I try to punch out the window. Boom, hand broke. So I had to climb over, and when I get on the top of the car, it smashed in. I get on top of it, I see the lady inside the house. I'm like, damn, I done killed somebody. So she jump up. She like, my husband, my husband. I'm like, where he at? He under my car. I landed on a bed. My axle broke probably that far away from his chest. He was real skinny, luckily. So I try to pull him. He like, no, 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 no. But I can't understand him. I'm going to tell y'all why. But he like, no, 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 no. So he wiggle out from up under there or whatever, and he try to talk to me. So I find out he's deaf. And he trying to talk, but he can't. You know, y'all know how they talk. So I'm like, is there any kids in the house? Anything? Anybody else in the house? Any animals? She like, no, no, no. The lady runs outside in her underwear, almost butt naked. So we all get up out the house. The sound that I was hearing was the fire hydrant I hit. So the cop come up over there. A whole bunch of cops come up over there. The one of the cops was an asshole though. He like, I believe you were drinking. I'm like, man, I wasn't drinking, man. I was tired, man. I worked. He like, no, I want you to take a breathalyzer test. I'm like, all right, I'll take a breathalyzer test. So I take the breathalyzer, and I blow 0.00. And they like, oh yeah, like I believe he just tired. You know, I told him the whole situation. Like, man, I just came from Fresno. So I was a block away from my house, and at the time, Mary was still pregnant with Tevin. She was pregnant with Tevin. I didn't want to tell her because sometimes when I'm like, I didn't come home or nothing, I'll lie. Mary be like, oh, I got in an accident. I'll be like, no, I'm on my way home. So I didn't want to call her and she not believe me. But I didn't want to call her and she like end up having a miscarriage or something, worrying. So I call her and I'm like, hey, look, like something bad happened, like for real, for real. I'm like, I got in a badass car accident and I ran into these people's house. So she started walking. She said she heard the ambulance. And then she went in the house and asked my mom, can she use her car? My mom was like, what happened? So she told my mom, my parents both get up out of bed. And they come up over there. Long story short, because I'm almost at 15 minutes. I'm going to probably make a part 2 to this about me video. Long story short, nobody got hurt in that scenario. Nobody was hurt. Nobody went to jail. Nothing, man. I was like, I was scared to drive though for like 2 weeks. My mama made me drive. I was like, I ain't driving, man. Fuck that. I'm not driving. She made me drive her car, but I wouldn't drive past those apartments for like, honestly, like 4 or 5 months. I wouldn't go over that way. But luckily that, you know what I'm saying, that everything turned out good. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a part 2 to this about me because that went by kind of fast. This wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, like as good as a video. I done barely touched my chicken. I'm going to finish them though. Oh, I got to start putting out content because Tune In with Tasha and V Marie been on my ass about putting out content. So content is coming. This is part 1 to about me. I'm gonna tell y'all part 2. I'm gonna have a part 2 that I don't know, from where I left off here up leading up until now. We'll do it like that. It'll be a part 2. And I also got a challenge. It's gonna be mainly for Tina and D. The Busta Rhymes challenge. I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm finishing up my man cave. I'm gonna set it up for my YouTube. I got the background drop things, green screen, black screen, whatever. I got those. So hopefully I'll get it right. I'm gonna get those done for y'all. Get this content out. I hope y'all like this video. Give me some criticism, ideas, where I can do better at and all that. Until then, peace, love, and us. And I'm out.